Recording.
Well, hello everybody. This is WS Keys on 3. Just in the process of heading home after dropping Teresa off. She took an Uber out to the house about 10 o'clock. She wanted to go to the casino. So, like a fool, I got sucked into it. But only lost 40 bucks. So that's not too bad of a night. Yeah, I can make it past these cars. One of them back that I saw did not have a headlight on. And I went because I did not see him. But then I got committed into halfway into the U-turn, so I had to speed it up a little bit. So anyway, I had some ideas and thoughts to kind of pass along. And that involves the Cave River Campground in Moyers, Oklahoma. Now, if you ever go there, remember, the locals call it Moyers. Okay? Non-locals call it Moyers. You know how it is when you go to a city and you pronounce it wrong? Well, there's a city in northwestern Washington, spelled Sequim. Looks like Sequim. But the proper way to pronounce it, and they'll let you know too, and that is Squim. It looks like Sequim, but it's Squim. And your typical Washingtonians. They say they've got you're not supposed to mention the word rain up there because it's in a rainforest, but it's dry. What? Probably 320 days a year. 320 days a year they're without rain. Of course, there's probably some uppity people there. So anyway, back to the Cave River in Moyers, Oklahoma. I would not be upset at all if, now, you know, veterans stay free, all right? Now, in my opinion, just my opinion, I'm saying that your degree of disability, whether you're not disabled, you're just a veteran, or you're 10% on up to 100%, okay? That should be your discount. If you're 0 to 10% disabled, you should get a 10% discount. And if you're 20%, 20%. 50, 50%. On up to, if you're 100% disabled, then you got a 100% discount. Now, let's say if you're individual unemployability, what that is a veteran has at least 60% disability. And they are what you call individual unemployability. Now, you might only be 60%, but you're paid at the 100% level, like $3,600 a month. Okay, so let's say you're 60%, but your IU, individual unemployability, then your discount would still be 60%. Now, let's say you're no percent, but let's say you're a Purple Heart recipient. Then Purple Heart recipient should qualify for 100% discount. Because when you figure Adam has to, one, he's got to pay for the house that he built and had help building. He's got to pay his staff. Support a family. And I would think that that would not be too much to ask. Veterans should just pay 10%, or if you're 100% disabled, you have a 100% discount. But I'm thinking what he might have done to help supplement, okay, his operating expenses for the K River is he now owns the Green Tree Lodge in pretty close to, I think, Eureka Springs in Arkansas. And I think he just might be going flat rate, okay, for the flat, keeping the rate what it is right there, with not so much discounts for veterans. Although I think he would most likely put some. Well, I would not be upset at all if he did not put discounts for veterans. And I would say go ahead and keep the K River as it is. But probably a minimum discount for veterans, like say 10-25% off. So anyway, I just excuse me, damn. That's just me up on my soapbox. Friday night, Saturday morning, it's about 12:42. That means about 4 hours and 15 minutes from this time right here. It's gonna be time for coffee with HDR. If I'm still awake. See, those Easterners, they gotta wait until 8 o'clock for coffee with HDR. Us Westerners, no, we gotta get up 3 hours earlier. I think the whole world, at least the United States, should be on Zulu time or Greenwich Mean Time. That means everybody's on the same time. Gets rid of all time zones. And if it's 4 p.m. in Pacific time, it would still be 4 p.m. in Eastern time. Eastern and Atlantic time. But anyway, that's just my point, as you will say, or might say. Now, if you haven't seen the Sphere in Las Vegas, I believe you can probably download it on Google or what have you. I went out to it a couple months ago and recorded, but can't so much do that anymore because I guess something to do with the F1 track. Of course, as you probably already know, they're bringing F1 Formula One racing to Las Vegas, which has some people pissed off because they got to take detours to get home and what have you. So, okay, folks. This is going to wrap up this section. So remember and hit that like bell, subscribe, comment down below, and hopefully I will see you again soon. Goodbye.